I wanted to show you what I think is one of the coolest things about Generative Dungeon. Now, I went ahead, I already killed out the monsters to go ahead and navigate around a little more easily on this floor. We're currently on floor 0 of dungeon number 112, which is 16 by 16 in terms of graphics.
Will mute all footsteps.
Now,
Your own and any
here is a lore book which I'm using to explain about how the portal teleports you to dungeon number 1576 and how that it teleports you where you keep the same character and the same tile set graphics. So
even monsters.
So dungeon number 1576 right here, if you play the dungeon itself straight, has 32 by 32 graphics. But right now it's at 16 by 16 graphics, since that is tethered to the playability of dungeon number 112, which is one of the things you don't normally see in terms of NFTs. Now, this is one of the secret hidden passages where you can hide things such as extra lore books or extra keys, like I just got grabbed from here. Now we're going to go on over to floor number 3 because I want to show you guys one of the cool quote unquote mini boss encounters I left over here. And if we survive this encounter enough, I'll even show you the hidden character that I've stashed over here. So right here you have another lore book which tells you how it will direct you to dungeon number 1968, which is a monk class, which is also another 16 by 16 dungeon. And you go through this portal, and we started off at dungeon 112, then we blasted off to 1576, and now we're in dungeon number 1978, where you could just keep playing all these different floors, where there's 98 floors here on this dungeon, and we could just keep on going for potentially an infinite amount of levels if you own enough different dungeons, or a dungeon that owns an infinite amount of levels. Now I'm going to pause this and then switch us over to a dungeon number 8. So we're at dungeon 805, a monochrome leprechaun class, floor 0. We're going down here. Another lore book portal that directs you to dungeon 1576, which you guys already seen. I'll go ahead and I'll go over here to grab a key so we can get a little deeper, so you can see some of the terrain that I already previously showed you on 1576 for validity. And yeah, here we are, the same little Harry's dungeon shop, some mummies, the same secret passage, the hidden key that I had stashed over here, and so forth. And that's just one of the coolest things I think about Generative Dungeon is you can just network things so well. You could have password locks on your dungeons and just be able to have much more versatility than you normally see. And all this is completely playable on OpenSea without even being on the Generative Dungeon site. Anyway, thank you for watching this. Sorry the video was longer than I meant it to be, but I just am so stoked about this awesome stuff, and the dungeons are completely customizable. Have a great